One Piece, chapter 1044, is out. Now, the hype for this chapter has been unbelievable. With how last chapter ended, Luffy seemingly died, right? But the drums of liberation were heard by Zunisha. Lots of theories going around saying Luffy's fruit isn't the Gum Gum fruit, it's like the Jushi fruit, or Sun Wukong fruit, or like latex fruit, or like it's real rubber, like sap, going back to some cover page. Anyway, it's 10. I can be loud, which is good. I'm glad I can talk normally and don't have to whisper, although I'm still kind of holding back, which is fine. I've been playing Elden Ring for 3 weeks straight, which is, that's something else. Fantastic game. But now we're here, and I've avoided all spoilers. I even downloaded a Chrome extension to not see Twitter trending, because that spoiled some stuff last week. Now, I did see Shanks trending, but I think that's because of Film Red, which was, I think, some like costume stuff was shown. And I think JOYBOY is trending just in general. I don't think the leaks were out then. And then Darius messaged me today and was like, hype for, leaks and spoilers and shit, so. We're here on this momentous occasion. Basically, this is not only equal to Gear 4th, probably equal to Gear 2nd in terms of hype. I wasn't there when Gear 2nd was originally announced week to week, but Gear 2nd was a big, unexpected power-up. Gear 4th, expected as a power-up, unexpected of what it is. Right, that's what the hype was about, why he was so buff, like the really hard rubber. But now, it looked like either his hat was melting or his hair was melting. We don't know what the color is. People are coloring it gold, making it kind of even look like dreads. I'd be fine with it like being I don't really want the Gum Gum fruit name to change per se. I feel like that's a very core thing of One Piece, like the Gum Gum attacks. I feel like that would change everything. That would change so much about the show, like how you talk about the show. Yeah, it's a crazy moment. I don't know. But for sure it's Awakening. There's nothing else it could be. I'm thinking it's, like maybe tree sap. Like it's more like a mochi. Like it's more like, what was Katakuri's a special paramecia. Definitely a special paramecia kind of vibe coming from this. There's a hair bothering me. There we go. Cleaned up a bit. Showered. Really degenerate this week. Okay. Let's get into it. 4 minutes in. There's not many theories I have. I honestly haven't even watched that many theories just because I'm like, I don't really care what people say. Like, it is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. So, chapter 1044. Warrior of Liberation. I was thinking of doing it like the stream setup, but I don't know. I've been liking these phone setups. So, yes, the Vinsmokes were now brought to some of the other kids of Big Moms. What up, Oven? I forget what are they. I don't care what all these guys' names are. I think that's the youngest daughter. Mama's out at sea. Let's start our research. I don't know if the Vinsmokes can feel pain like that. That's a good question. Like, can they just dissect them alive? kind of just want to turn on Overtaken because everyone talks about Overtaken having the drums. Also, some music got released, and in it was the drums of liberation, baby. I don't want to look up the other soundtrack right now. Although, fuck, do I? Ooh. Peace Wano music. I'm just trying to find the Sanji 66. And where's the Luffy Awakening? Most popular. There's a Katakuri theme, the Wano theme. OST Luffy Awakening. This is brand new. Not heard. What's happening? How can I stand? How can I still stand? Okay, I'm already going into. Is this Luffy talking, dude? I thought it was Zunisha for a second. Oh, this music is hyping me up too. Put this really low. It's only 2 minutes. And it fits so well. Oh my god, it fits so well. What's happening? A resounding pulse. What's happening? How can I still stand? I just lost, but I'm feeling like I'm having a blast. Oh, doom, 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 doom. I want to hear the drums in this. What's happening? How can I still stand? I just lost, but I feel like I'm having a blast. Momo's looking. Luffy's JOYBOY? Zunisha said that? Oh, and you gotta cut away? Come on, dude. I want to see it. Luffy's JOYBOY? Zunisha said that? Pleasure Hall, Right Brain Tower. We got Sanji. Sir Pirate, you're awake. Luffy? Live floor. What the? Is that Sir Straw Hat? Oh my god, okay, I'm seeing the double page spread. Straw Hat, Marco sense, like they're all sensing something. Hey, you too. He's still breathing. Luffy's alive. You've gotta be okay, right, big bro? Listen to these trumpets, dude. I'm gonna put this on. I'm gonna react to this next page because it's a reveal of some kind. Oh my god, it is. I just see the words model Nika, Luffy, silhouette, the moon behind him, in the same pose that we saw Sun God Nika, and then in quotes Sun God. I mean, I'm not even reading the dialogue. I'm just seeing the words model Nika, which of course means devil fruit model, Sun God Nika. The Holy Land Marijoa. We sacrificed one of our best agents, and enraged Kaido ripped to Scarfino. The Hall of Power. I don't think we've ever heard that. The Hall of Power, Pangea Castle. Are we sure our priorities are straight? This may be better than the alternative. It's imperative that we snuff out something this problematic. No matter the era, the world government has always failed to acquire the Gomu Gomu no Mi, even after 800 years of trying. That's crazy. I don't know if I like the Gum Gum fruit being that important? That important? That important. That important? Dude, Luffy's been around for like 4 years. Like, you know, or at least 2. I mean, at least 2. For a stretch. Like 3, maybe. Because 2 year time's good. You're telling me you didn't know he had a Gum Gum fruit when he fought Crocodile? When he fought Lucci. Did you not know he had the Gum Gum fruit? It's almost as if the fruit itself is evading us. Or they just knew and they can catch him, which is true. Well, that's not impossible. All Zoan fruits have a will of their own, and this one carries the name of a god. After all, the Gum Gum fruit is really a mythical Zoan. It's the human fruit model Nika. Ooh, I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. Let's keep going. Its user's body gains the properties of rubber in combat. They're supposedly only limited by their imagination. I don't know if I like this. Putting smiles on faces far and wide. They are the embodiment of the warrior of liberation. Yikes. I don't know if I like this. Sun God Nika. Awakening exponentially strengthens their rubbery body, and they have more freedom. It is allegedly the most ridiculous power in the world. I feel like he flopped it. I feel like he fucked it up. I hope this translation's wrong. But I doubt it. I don't like that all of this is just the fruit. Like, are you telling me Luffy without this fruit wouldn't be Luffy? No, he would be Luffy. What does rubber have to do with a human fruit? They're only limited by their imagination. I feel like any fruit, you're kind of only limited by your imagination. Like, there was... Yeah. Awakening exponentially, yeah. Putting smiles on faces far and wide. Does that really have to do with the fruit, though? Does that really have to do with the fruit, though? Shanks knew Luffy ate the fruit. Is it really just the fruit? It's not about the person, it's about the fruit. Ooh, treasure repository, 2nd floor. Let's keep reading. Hiyori. This is Orochi. I really admired Odin. Think about what you're doing. It was all Kaido. He was using me. We can still run away together. Just remove these nails. And you spat in the face of a samurai you owed. Who would still believe you? Spat. My father kept his promise, did he not? He danced for like a fool for 5 long years because he thought you and Kaido would honor the secret arrangement you made and free Wano. You never even he never even told his own family. Facts. He was a good man. My father was a man who kept his word. Facts. He still expected the same of you when you agreed to let them go. If he withstood the boiling for an entire hour, even while his body was being burned by the oil, despite it all, he always smiled. Always. What is the fruit smiling and the gum gum? Is it still the gum gum? What do we call it? The fruit stuff's fucking with me. The fruit stuff's fucking with me. I don't like it. Ooh. Also, this is kind of like, we know this. Is this just Oda making it super clear to the audience exactly what this is? I'm kind of a little meh about this too. Despite it all, he always smiled. Always. I can't even fathom my father's suffering. He had to shoulder the burden by himself because the entire nation was your hostage. Yes. Are we still gonna get like Momo not doing that? Like that's the wrong thing to do? So I hope that parallel is still gonna exist. Like not doing everything on your own, but actually getting help from others? What's the matter, Hiyori? Father, are you really okay with what everyone says about you? Of course I am. You know why? Because I have you guys. Really? Then I swear I'll always be here for you. Darius just messaged me. Then I swear I'll always be here for you. Oh yes, I've always said Odin was a great samurai. As Shogun, I could ensure his legacy is recognized. Your father. And then she rips off the mask, and of course, ooh, that's a great picture. Ooh. Ooh, that's a great image of Hiyori. Hold your tongue, you miserable wretch. I am Kozuki Hiyori. Yeah. That's fucking right. Ooh, she's crying and she's pissed under that mask. She's shaking under that mask. Whenever she plays that song. Eek. I was always proud to carry my father's name, even when I was starving and covered in rags. You, on the other hand, never had a trace of honor. Every day you were shogun was one too many facts. And as each day passed, more and more lives were lost. Wait. Stop. Don't do something you're going to regret. I mean, this is Orochi's final head. We know this. Where has Denjiro been? Where is Zoro right now? These things have something to do with Hiyori and Orochi, in my mind, in their story thread. I want to see where this goes. Seeking revenge is a dated ideology, you know? Besides, killing me makes no difference. Kaido will still be unbeatable. Orochi-sama. Huh? I have failed. Is that you, Kanjuro? This is as far as I go. Your time is impeccable. This is the ideal stage for your real final performance. Burn that woman to ash. Go on, take her. The failed revenge of a shrew, 20 years in the making. It's the perfect title for this tragic comedy. Take a look, Hiyori. A Kozuki survivor should know that the misfortune favors the mighty. Orochi-sama. That's the wrong way. Okay, so Kanjuro was burning Orochi alive. Is this really how he dies? Just burning him? The dawn will come. Kanjuro, you idiot! He already saved me, it burns! Ooh, just like Odin burning in oil. Now Orochi's burning from Kanjuro. But he's taking it like a bitch. And he can't lift the shit on top of him. The Kozuki clan always keeps its promises, which I think is like the D clan. Because to me, Kozuki is the D. They're the D equivalent of Wano, if not the exact same thing. Woohoo! I feel like anything's possible now. I can keep fighting a bit longer. My heartbeat sounds funny. This is my peak. This is Gear 5th. I don't know, this feels like Awakening. This feels more like a Sun Wukong fruit, to be honest. A lot of people didn't want that. I didn't care, but now that I'm reading it being a human fruit is bizarre to me. I don't know if I like that. What? So, of course, Luffy is on the roof. Now, Kaido is below him in the live floor. Everyone's looking up. Hey, you guys. What the hell? What the hell is that? It's on the roof. Just Conqueror's lightning. What's happening? Conqueror's Haki. Where's it coming from? Just Luffy's giant fist breaking through the ceiling, grabbing onto Kaido. Luffy looking very similar to that last panel we saw, just like the drippy hair, clouds around him. This is definitely a Sun Wukong fruit. Sun God, Sun Wukong. Luffy grabs him. I also don't like the unlimited by your or limited by your imagination shit. That makes him fucking incredibly OP with no backlash until the end of the series. God, a lot of things I don't know about. Straw Hat. Luffy. It's Chopper. Yoink. Man just yoinked Kaido. Literally says yoink. Kaido-san. And Luffy grabs him. And we're not seeing his eyes. It's oh, now we see his eyes. He's like this is just Popeye type shit. Luffy's flexing, just big ass bulging whatever. She. We gotta laugh. A big smile on Luffy's face, the biggest we've ever seen. His hair just looks like clouds, or probably fire. Like, actually, it looks like the fire from Wano. Now that I look at it. She. And he's doing this with Kaido. Take this. Throws him. Or no, he's doing. Dude, okay. This is a little too much. A little too much. I gotta be honest. A little too much. This is a little too overpowered in a bad way. He's just doing this one. Boom, 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 boom. Ah, he's just laughing the entire time. Kaido's got a fucking bump on his head like it's a Bugs Bunny cartoon. Straw Hat, you're still alive. I'm grateful. Blast breath. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Huh? Whoa. Luffy grabs onto the ground and he just like his eyes are popping out like it's like some like 1980s cartoon. And he grabs the ground and he picks it up and Kaido blasts breaths the concrete he just like lifted. Is this how the dude do with his fruit? And then he deflects the blast breath. I don't like this. And then he deflects it and it hits him. And then we have a full panel of Luffy laughing. Ah ha ha ha. Gear 5th. Sorry about that idiot before. I didn't want to win like that. Don't sweat it. Now, let's finish this. The battle reaches its finale, next issue, cover and spread. This is controversial. I gotta say, my trust in Oda went down. It went down. This is because you can't like describe the power. You know what I mean? Like it's just like what is he doing? He grabbed the ground. He the ground is rubber. So he did boing. Yeah, he boinged it. All right. So anything he touches turns to rubber. Okay. Okay. He boinged it. He went boing. Okay. Which is something we assumed. We assumed, like Katakuri, his awakening could affect his surroundings. Being rubber, make it rubber. Luffy looks possessed. That doesn't feel like Luffy in a weird way. Doesn't feel like Luffy. And he's like super exaggerated, cartoony to a like extreme. Also, Gear 5th, I mean, I guess, I don't know, I feel like Luffy should know its awakening. Like, call it something else. Sure, Gear 5th. Alright, well, let's show. Here's the color spread. So that's the first thing I saw, was the when going to this page, was going model Nika, seeing the silhouette, and seeing Sun God Nika, obviously seeing the Gorosei stuff too, but I wasn't reading it. Then here, I mean, let's just go let's just go through it here. So I was reading. And then we have the double page spreads. There's the model Nika. There's that, right? Blah, blah, blah. Hiyori stuff. Necessary. I mean, I'm glad it's in the same chapter. Great face. Probably, honestly, the best panel of the chapter. Probably. Here's Orochi's getting burned. Okay. Gear 5th. Everyone's feeling something. Like they're feeling the Conqueror's Haki. Luffy just grabbing him through. There's his eyes being hidden again. Eyes really being hidden. And then just like this cartoonish shit with like this flex. The eyes doing all this. Like this. What is this? You know? That's not One Piece. That's not One Piece. That's bizarre. Then there's lifting the ground, boing, deflecting the thing, and then we have the full look. Luffy, gear 5th. And then finally showing the eyes. Curly eyebrows. Curly eyebrows, there we go. Maybe that's also a special thing. But yeah, just in general, I don't know. I don't know, dude. This is kind of, I don't know, it's kind of fucked me up in a bad way. And it's mostly these two colored pages, actually, which is interesting enough. Them saying, we sacrificed one of our best agents and enraged Kaido. Are we sure our priorities are straight? So they think our order was to kill Luffy. We knew it would piss off Kaido. We knew pissed off Kaido would kill our guy. So they know those two things. But they also think Luffy, or at least the person with the Gum Gum fruit, is dead. Their next order would be like, hey, if the guy's dead, get the Gum Gum fruit. This may be a better alternative. It's imperative we snuff out something that's problematic. No matter the era, the world government has always failed to acquire the Gomu Gomu no Mi. Too much on the fruit, man. I don't know. With the inherited will through the fruit, it's almost as if the fruit itself is evading us. Well, that's not possible. Only Zoan fruits have a will of their own. Well, that's not possible. All Zoan fruits have a will of their own. And then it being a Zoan, after all, the Gum Gum fruit is really a mythical Zoan, human fruit, Nika. Is that necessary? I don't know. I think it's saying I can't record anymore, so hopefully this saves. Anyway. Peace.